Well, well, well. We have what I think is one of the most exciting projects in District 11 in over a decade. Supervisor Safai, for the past 10 years, no one has been able to get a housing project of this significance built in this community. And guess what? You made it happen.
They made it happen.
116 new units, 50% affordable units for family of four, making up to $123,000 a year. How incredible is that? This will provide housing for low-income families and for foster care youth. I mean, this is how you get housing done in San Francisco. Working together, working in partnership with Sia and Sammy and people who love, the fact is, people who love this community and didn't have to go above and beyond in providing higher affordability on this project, but wanted to do something to support the city and county of San Francisco and what we're dealing with as it relates to our housing crisis. And so we are so grateful for you. And I know a lot of community is here, but I also know your family is here. And I am just so excited because this will make a difference. And on top of that, that's not even all. 40% of the units that are built of the affordable housing will go to the people who live in this neighborhood first. Neighborhood preference. Neighborhood preference, the legislation that I worked on back in the day when I was on the Board of Supervisors, it's going to be used on this project so that we can make sure that the community who lives here, where they might be struggling to hold on to their unit in whatever capacity, they'll have a real shot of being a part of this incredible new community. So I am excited about this project. I am grateful to Supervisor Safai for his leadership. I'm happy to be here to break ground, and I can't wait to be here when we open the doors for people to walk in their new places. And it is just absolutely amazing. And the person who really led this effort to make this happen, who also did more than just help get this project through the process, but also make some zoning changes in order to make it possible to have as many units as we possibly can on this site, no other than Supervisor Asha Safai.
Thank you, Mayor Breed.
I'm your godmama.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm at a family reunion, but I did joke with Sia and Sammy and said, you know, all those runway delays we have, I think we could put an airport runway strip right here. It's so big. This is the largest development in the history of this neighborhood, in this community. There has never been any family affordable housing built in this community. And I remember sitting with Sia and Sammy for a decade ago when they laid out their vision of wanting to do something to give back to the city that they feel made their family and allowed to lift their family back up after going through the horrendous experience of a revolution in their home country. They came here with very little, and Sia has worked and the whole family has worked for over 50 years to build what we are seeing happen today. This is truly a gift to the city and county of San Francisco. This is not something that is required. This is completely private land, privately financed by a family that wanted to give back to our city. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to the Tabazov family and Sia and Sammy for everything, and all of their children and siblings and relatives for everything that they did to make this happen. It's truly a gift. This even outpaces the Giants ballpark development on Mission Rock, which is 40% affordable on public land. okay? So as the mayor said, 50% of the units will be to families for below market rate. We created a program, Home SF, which set income tiers. They even beat that. He said he wanted to go lower than what we had laid out in the city. We even tried to do the remaining 50% is rent control. Sometimes the city gets in its own way. We couldn't figure out a legal way to get it done. But I know that they will continue to keep these rents affordable for this community because they're doing so much to give back to the city and county. So we talked about this over a decade ago. We sat down with Mayor Lee before I became supervisor, and he said he was going to prioritize this. And the reason I bring that up is because this mayor has made not anything more of a priority than building housing. That was when we sat down with Mayor Lee, that was in the middle of 2016. We are going into the end of 2019. Even with everything that they did, and would get Monday, my phone would ring, and I'd say, oh my gosh, Sia's calling me again. Every Monday I would get a call from him and other family members. That's how much work it took to get, and we're still over 3 years into getting this project done. And this was supposed to be one of the highest priority projects in the city and county of San Francisco. So I know this mayor is dedicated to finding a way to cut through the bureaucracy, cut through the layers, because even when a family wants to give a gift to the city, we still have to wait almost 3.5 years to get this done. So besides all that, I want to end on a good note. I want to shout out to Crazia Tano. She guided this project almost every step of the way on behalf of the mayor's office. I want to shout out to Suhas Sandoval from my team. She was guiding this every step of the way. And the planning department, the mayor's office of housing, the city attorneys, all of the people that work on behalf of this mayor. We are so elated to have this. There is more to come. There's 2 more projects in the pipeline that are 100% affordable. This mayor and I worked together. She dedicated an additional $53 million in this budget. We will break ground in October of next year on 2 more projects. And then next door, another project's going through the entitlement process. So out of those, all those together, almost 600 units, 65% will be affordable, below market rate units in this community and affordable to the people that live here. That is a big accomplishment. I'm so lucky to have a partner in the mayor's office who prioritizes this community like no mayor has done in over 20 plus years. So I could go on and on. I'm going to just hand it over to the patriarch of the family, the person, the maniacal mind that doesn't let any little thing get away from him, that understand. But he has to be that way. That's 3.5 years. He has to be that way. Someone was bragging about him the other day, and they said, boy, Sia knows how to get projects built in San Francisco. And he really does. I'm so honored to have him as a friend, and I'm so honored to have him invest in this community, Mr. Sia Tabazov.
Thanks, everyone. Mayor, my good friend Asha, supervisor, and all my family and everybody's here. Wouldn't have happened without the participation of everyone for this to happen. And he's right. I call him every Monday morning because if I wouldn't have happened, if I wouldn't have done it, it would have taken easy 7 years. So, be happy that happened in 3.5 years. And just want to tell you a little story about my life, what happened, where I'm here. I came with my wonderful wife about 40 years ago. As an immigrant, we fled Iran, and we landed here. But I've been here. In 1973, I came here to San Francisco when I was a student, and I fell in love with this city. And this love is still going on. I still love this city. So I always said, Sammy, we got to do something, because whatever I have, I got it through hard work, but being in this wonderful, diversified city. So we thought a lot about it till my good friend, I talked to Asha, and this came about in 2007 when there was a meltdown, and I was able to purchase this. So that was the time that me and Sammy, which is an advocate of foster kids and homeless kids, So this came about and said, you know what, maybe we can do something about it. And then we start talking to Asha, and finally, here we are. And there is no 15,000 square feet of warehouse here. We demolished it. Next step is to do the foundation and get on with the superstructure. I just wanted to thank, again, wonderful mayor. I'm so proud of you. You are a wonderful mayor. And you are a great person. And all my family. I want to tell my brother-in-law is a mastermind behind the design of this property. My kids here, and everybody else. This is all my family. I love them all, and it's just great to be here. Yeah, it's too many Persians. Huh? You are part Persian too, I know. So yeah, it's great. It's a great thing. I'm so blessed. And I asked my wife to be by my side, so if I make a mistake, she's gonna show me, say, hey, say it right, But I think I've done good, right? And I wanna, yeah. Because what happened? She gave me a list, say memorize this. I say, you know what? I'm gonna do this, but. At night yesterday, I said, no, that's not me. I can't do this. I got to talk like, how I feel. I can talk. That's how I can do it, And this is where it comes. It's from here.
All right, you did good. Let's turn some dirt.
Yeah.
Come on, Uncle Sia.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, now I got it. No, I'm sorry. See, I forgot. I was about to forget. I got to thank. Oh, this is a check for somebody. It's here. Where was it? I got to thank. No, I wanted to thank Office of Economic and
Turn around.
Okay, Office of Economic and Workforce Development and Mayor's Office of Housing. Wonderful
good
job.
job.
They did a great job. Yeah, wonderful. So,
All right.
I forgot about my wonderful friend Tom. He's a big support. Thanks a lot. Okay, so.
Let's go dig the dirt thingy.